East Aurora is a really unique town. It's what everybody likes to term as their quintessential hometown, but I like to think of East Aurora as more of an artist type community, and I think that it's a very quirky place, and we'd like to keep East Aurora quirky.
It's actually a really cool little cultural bubble filled with so many creative people, and it's small town feel, but it's like a big world views, which makes it like a really dynamic and balanced spot to be.
One of my favorite spots in East Aurora is the Roycroft, and mainly just because how important the Roycroft is to the history of our town.
Today, a visitor to the Roycroft campus can experience our museum, which is filled with historic artifacts and tells the story of Albert Hubbard and the Roycrofters. We also have a beautiful artisan gallery and gift shop that features the work of over 100 artists. We have classes on the Roycroft campus as well. You can even take a painting workshop with artist-in-resident Charlie Clough. We also have a pottery studio, furniture shop, as well as a variety of other artist studios where you can see arts and crafts ideals coming to life.
Millard Fillmore started his law career here in East Aurora, and so the roots of one of our presidents of the United States is here in East Aurora. He built his honeymoon cottage for his wife Abigail, which is now a museum with the Aurora Historical Society, and really a wonderful step back into history.
So rare is the village environment in our country anymore, where you can just take a walk along a village street and look at the beautiful, well-kept homes.
There's also Knox Farm State Park, which has some beautiful hiking trails, a dog park, and hosts annual music festivals like Borderland, which will have folk music and local breweries and artisans.
My Bohm Fine Arts is a gallery that enjoys representing local artists, regional artists from the Western New York area, both living contemporary artists as well as historical exhibits.
Another really awesome thing about East Aurora is that we have a ton of live music. Most people don't realize that. You can go to 189, which is like a whiskey bar, and they have a lot of folk and Americana. You can go to 42 North, which has a lot of acoustic and rock bands. And then another little tidbit of information about the nightlife in East Aurora is that there's actually no open container law. So it's basically Vegas, New Orleans, and East Aurora, New York, which is pretty sweet.
One of the things I like about East Aurora is just the fact that it's more of a hometown type situation where you're not dealing with chain stores or chain restaurants or anything like that. Most of the people who own these restaurants actually live here and work here.
All of our pastries are made from scratch, and we have an assortment of scones, muffins, and being that we're a farm-to-table restaurant, we're very proud of the fact that we work with farmers that are right from the surrounding area. So the seasons dictate our menus, and they change constantly, and it's the only way I would ever cook.
42 North, the microbrewery behind us, is what we call the Husband Daycare Center. So if the guys are bored, they can go over there.
We focus on quality collaboration and on authentic brews that we brew here on the 42nd parallel. We have a light menu food. We brew a wide range of beers from our #1 selling Borderland IPA all the way up to our 1 to 2 year age sour beers.
Rick's on Main, what more perfect dinner could you have than out on their front porch watching Main Street go by.
Some of the best ribs I've ever had are right across the street from Vidler's at the Globe. And then you can go down the street, you can go to the Roycroft Inn, you can go to Wallenwimes, which I think has the best fish fry in all of Western New York.
I go to Cornerstone and I get a really good cup of coffee. In my opinion, they have the best coffee. And then I probably would go to Left Coast Taco for some really good tacos. And then I love wings. I love barbell wings.
You know, here at the Barbell, every detail matters. Everything down to how we present the wings, how we sort wings by size, how we add sauce with a paintbrush. So rather than shake it in a bowl like most folks do around the world today, we paint the sauce with a brush on each side of the wing, making sure that the sauce is even and the heat profile and the flavor profile is even across each wing. No visit to East Aurora is complete without a stop at the world-famous Vidler's.
Vidler's has been here since 1930 when my grandfather first opened in June of that year. One thing we get asked often is how many things does Vidler have? And without exaggerating, we say we have over 75,000 different items in the store. Pretty much everything you might want and everything you might not know you want but you need, we have here at Vidler's.
This is my workshop back here, but up front near the road we have a gallery called the Schoolhouse Gallery. Gallery's been here for 35 years, and it's unique in the way that it's a Roycroft artisan-only gallery. So all of the participants that are in there, it's kind of like a co-op, are all juried Roycroft artisans. So that way you know that the quality is going to be very good in anything that you purchase there.
We enjoy going to great places like Muse Jar, excellent art supply and class venue. My daughter's an artist, and Vanessa over there really knows her stuff.
We sell art supplies, and we have a studio space where you can take classes, and we also sell local artisan goods.
One of the things I like about East Aurora is all the local shops. They're almost all locally owned.
I would say August Market is a new place that has a lot of great things. And then also Beulah's is a new spot that's like a modern day general store. Nye Road is actually a new little farmhouse. It's designed as someone's home, and you can go in and you can shop it and kind of purchase things as they're set up in the space.
They're all locally owned, mom and pop shops. You can walk up and down our main street and the side streets, and it's truly an old-fashioned shopping experience when you come to East Aurora.
I always like to say that East Aurora is the epitome of small-town America. I grew up here and have very fond memories of this town. It has great walkability, everyone's very friendly, and it's a great place to live and visit.